Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of History Hobo Plays TimeGuessr. If you're new to TimeGuessr, it's a free-to-play game online. If you want to play along with me, pause the video now and go and check out the instructions in the description. It shows you how to play along with me. Let's get straight into the game. Okay, here we go. Well, we have Obama. That helps us date it. His presidency was 2008, 2016, so we're somewhere in there. This is the leader of Saudi Arabia, Prince Mohammed bin Salman or something like that. I think this is the leader of Oman. That is an Oman flag there. This is some kind of Gulf conference, I would think. We've got Saudi Arabia highlighted, UAE, Oman, possibly Qatar and Bahrain behind. That's the Saudi flag. I think that might be the Qatar flag. The colour at the bottom, that slightly reddish brown colour. Yeah, that could be the UAE flag over here. Standing in front of them. I think that's the leader of Dubai there. Hard to tell from the side angle. Yeah, so I would assume that we are... which country would we be in for this one? Looking at the building, probably Saudi Arabia. Could be UAE though. I think it's more likely Saudi Arabia would be hosting this kind of event. Which city should we go? We'll probably go in Riyadh because it's more central to the others, just in case it is Dubai, Oman. I've been to Oman, to Muscat. I drove all the way down from Dubai, well, from where I lived. It was a nice drive. Got lost a couple of times, but yeah, so I think we'll go in Riyadh. Is there a kind of palace in Riyadh? I don't know. I'm sure there probably is, but where it would be, I have no idea. It's a massive city. I don't think I'm going to spend a long time searching for this. No, unless it pops out on here. Oh, Al Yamama Palace. Could it be that? Seems like the kind of place they would have this thing. Let's go here. I think that's my best option there. Now, what year would this be? How old does Obama look? His hair is going grey. Maybe not as grey as when he finished. I would say maybe towards the end of his presidency. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe like 2014? Don't know, looking at the other guys. Probably, yeah, let's go for that. 2014. Oh, we were quite close there. Oh, it's 2016. So President Obama in Diriyah Palace. Is there another palace next door? Saudi Arabia during a Gulf cooperation meeting. Yeah, they're literally 800 meters away. So there's two palaces. I didn't even see this palace here. They're almost exactly the same. So this one's bigger. That's a shame. Good score though. Next round. Okay, Naples, Florida. I know where that is. It's just south of Tampa. Although I don't think we're in Florida, looking at the clothes these people are wearing. This is far too cold weather clothing for Florida. When I was a child, we went to Florida and it was around New Year's and it was one of the coldest years on record. And it was still nowhere near cold enough to be wearing clothes like this. So, no, it's a pro-life protest. This looks kind of Washington-ish to me. Equal justice under law. Some kind of courthouse, maybe. I don't really want to go down much further because the posters are quite disturbing that these people are holding up. Vermont, yes. So yeah, it's likely we're definitely not in Naples, that's for sure. So if we've got people from all over the country protesting, it means Washington is more likely. Let's have a look and see. What building could it be? It's not the White House. You'd never get that close to it. It's more likely to be a court. Is there something like that? The Supreme Court of the United States. This kind of looks like it. This little image here. Yeah, we have the same triangular roof. Do we have pillars? Yes, 2 pillars, and we have 2 pillars here, so that kind of matches. Now, which side are we on? Looks like we've got quite a bit of space out the front, so I would say we're probably more likely on this side. More of a crowd could gather here. It'd be a bit squashed against the road if they were there. Okay, now what year? A lot of big glasses. Suggests 80s, early 90s. Winter clothes are always quite difficult to tell. Clothes look a bit more 90s-ish. Yeah, I think we might go 1990, 89, 90 here. Let's go 90. Oh, it's 91. We were a correct location, 10 meters away. That's good. So, right to life marches in front of the US Supreme Court on the 18th anniversary of the landmark Roe versus Wade decision. I've heard of that, but couldn't tell you anything about it. Okay, next round. Flag is that? It's almost like the Dutch, but the colour's too dark. Elgen Majus. It doesn't sound Dutch. What else have we got? Seen this guy before. Where was it? I was on one of those communist style posters. Damn it, I can't remember which country though. Oh, it's not blue, it's green. That looks blue. Maybe it's just the light. Oh, that looks a bit more green there. So yeah, it's Hungary then, I believe. Yeah, that makes more sense for this kind of communist looking protest or march. Do we have any confirmation? Ah, yes. Magyarras. So I can never say the word, but I know that means Hungary and Hungarian. It's very long. We have lots of accents as well. So we are more than likely in Budapest for a crowd this large. Where in Budapest? I can't tell you. Let's go central for now. It looks like a fairly wide road. Oh, I have noticed we have a statue up here. Someone running. It's possible that could be findable. Also quite a few trees behind that statue, so it might suggest we're near a park. This is quite wide here. We have a bit of trees. Is there a statue anywhere? We'll put it here for now, but I don't know. We have a train or tram line here. Do we have a tram line? No, it doesn't look like it. Not that I can see. Okay, I don't know if there's a famous area in Budapest for these kind of protests or marches. Not the train station. What's this? Could we be up here? Got a large square of some kind. What's this called? Hero Square? Possible. But we're on a road by the looks of it, so we're out front of a Hero Square. Any other statues? I'm looking for the running person statue. Where would that be? Are we on this road here? This doesn't look wide enough. Maybe it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Possible. It's hard to tell from above. Any more? And then the road gets narrower down here, so I don't think we're here. No. Let's put it near this square for now. I think maybe we're looking the other way. Are you sure there's no running man statue around here? We have trees in the background here. Kind of works in that way, but it doesn't really line up very well. Maybe we're looking down the side of the square. Maybe the statue's been removed, possibly. These trees could be this, because it kind of curves here and then is straight, and there is a little curve here and then goes straight, but it doesn't really look wide enough. I think we'll leave it there for now, though. Okay. The year here, what are we looking at? Any clothes to go off? We have, are they flared trousers? They look like they might be, so that could put us into the 70s. Vehicle wise, was thinking early 80s, late 70s possibly on that. Larger collars also suggests 70s. I think I might go late 70s here, like 78 or something. Sometimes, yeah, they're definitely flared. But sometimes I tend to go a few years later than I might say if it was a different country, just for these countries, just because the fashion took a little bit more time to catch up there. Let's go with it, 78. Oh, 79. It was even later than I thought. Oh, we're on the right street. A view towards Parade Square. So not Hero Square, a different one. In Budapest during May 1st Labour Day parades. During communist-era Hungary, May 1st parades were major state-sponsored events. So where is Parade? What was it? Parade Square? Is it down this road? Is that Parade Square? Not 100% sure here. We looked at this bit. The location is here. Maybe they've changed Parade Square to Hero Square. And the statue of the running man is probably in the shadows here. That's why I didn't see it. If it is looking this way. So assume we are looking this way. Towards that square. Oh well. Still a good score. Next round. These are some very interesting hats. Not super familiar with that. Quite old. The weapons seem fairly old. Slightly World War II-ish, but not quite. These uniforms don't really match any uniform I've seen in World War II, so we might be a bit earlier than that. Hey, what language do we have? Colmado Fortuny as a Perfumeria Fortuny. Not sure on that. Perfumeria. It's not French, but that'd be parfum. Perfumeria. Spanish, maybe. Poloria Pardasenores. It's a little odd. No, I'm not recognizing it straight away. De Goma sounds more Spanish. It's not Catalan again, is it? I've had Catalan so many times and it always confuses me. Is this Barcelona? Yeah, buildings do work for Barcelona, these kind of small balconies. Any other language to go off? So plumbers, esponges, respals, sun els milors, tailors de Goma. Is this Spanish Civil War then? So now I've been reminded a few times by my subscribers that Spain was quite poor prior to World War II. And obviously the Civil War, I think, was just before World War II. Couldn't tell you the exact dates. It's like late 30s, I think, isn't it? These hats are quite unique. If I'd have seen them before, I would have recognised them, that's for sure. There's some kind of roadblock going on here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. Probably Barcelona, no idea where. It seems, the language just seems a bit off. It doesn't seem Spanish, but it's close to it. We'll just go central Barcelona. Let's go here, maybe on this road. It has a train track in the middle, or a tram track. Are there any trams still in Barcelona or not? Not seeing any. No. There is something here. Is that a train or is it a tram though? I don't know. Maybe we'll go here then. Maybe a bit further down, just to be in the center. Okay, and I'm gonna say it's pre-World War II. I think it's like this kind of area. 35 to maybe 39-ish. Let's go in the middle of that. 36, 37. Let's go 36. Let's go for it. 34. So it's a bit earlier. I didn't realize it went back that far. So barricades erected in Barcelona shortly after the independence of Catalonia was proclaimed during the events of the 6th of October. Catalonia lost its autonomy shortly after. So was this pre-Civil War or is that part of the Civil War? I really should learn more about the Spanish Civil War because I know very little about it. It's not something we were ever taught about in school. And we were a bit further over, but not bad. It's actually only a couple of streets over, just right down the other end of the streets. Next round. Oh, we've got one of these bar rounds. I quite enjoy these ones if you can work out where you're at. Again, we're in Australia more than likely because we have Victoria Bitters here. Although that is just a sticker, so it might not be necessarily true. If I can see what beers there. The Territories beer. Isn't there an area in Australia called the Territories? And we have draft beer. It's not something you see in America, draft. Slightly older Coke bottles there, Diet Coke. Is there somewhere called the Territories in Australia? We have a lot of different flags. A couple of Swiss flags hanging up, a Turkish flag, and a Dutch flag. Northern Territories, that's where I was thinking. Territories. Are we in Alice Springs? Now that is a place I have heard of. So I'm just going to drop it there and we're going to have a look at all of these little stickers. Okay, the first thing that's jumping out to me is Daly Waters Pub. So are we in a place called Daly Waters? In the last time we had this, a couple of days ago, we were in a place that the bar was also called. Okay, we've got some strange number plates up here. I'm not sure what they are. Can't really read them, unfortunately. It's slightly grainy. Indie Carnival 97. So we're at least post 97. That gives us a start. A children's charity. Pond 96. So that again. Marines. We've got some bras and underwear hanging up for some reason. I have no idea why. Only on Australia. So the territories, it makes more sense that we are in the Northern Territories then. We have a Canadian, a Norwegian flag. It's definitely one of these outback kind of bars. This guy's got a slightly mulletish hairstyle. Right, the stickers. Can we gain anything for this? I fish, poach, root and snoot. Interesting. Radio Brenken, the Lone Ranger. It's hard to discern where these are. Obviously people who've been here have stuck these stickers up because some of them are American. We got Cairns reference here. Out of town. A lot of these are hard to read, unfortunately. What have we got here? Wine and dine. Ask for the wine list. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. The money being stuck up on the wall. I mentioned this in the last one. It's a very common thing in these kind of outback bars where the travellers will stick up a bit of their home currency on the wall. I do have a bit of collection of money from all the countries I've travelled to in the world. It looks like a British £5 note there almost. Any other clues as to location other than the bar name? Where's, I know Cairns was mentioned down here. I can't remember where Cairns is in Australia. Pennzoil, quite common in Australia, I believe. I'm not seeing any of the obvious clues other than the bar name. But Daly Waters could be the name of a person as well, or just the name of a bar. But we know we're at least past 97. I don't know if we're that long after that. So the Northern Territories is where Darwin is. I had a friend from Darwin once. Are there any places? We're going to have a look around and see if we can see anywhere called Daly Waters, just in case. And if not, I might go like Alice Springs. I'm going to spend a while searching for this, I think, because I'm on a pretty good score here. I don't think I'm on personal best territory, but I'm pretty close to it. I think I'm 400 points short of it, unfortunately, but still be a good score if we can get the location down, but never easy in Australia. Okay, I'll have a look around. Finally, Daly Waters. I found the Daly River, and it's an incredibly long river. I was looking down it, but this is actually not on the Daly River, so it was a bit confusing. But here's Daly Waters pub. Wow. This is a remote place. Look at this. This is an awesome place. I'd like to visit a place like this. So, Daly Waters pub. Outback Servo. I love how it's actually called Outback Servo for service station. Australians and their slang is always great. So this says the pub. So is that actually the pub? I assume this must be the pub then. So we'll go in here. What a place. Just how isolated this is. It has an airstrip, but wow. You just keep going out and out and out and out and out and out. A friend of mine, the friend that I knew who lived in Darwin, he worked on a cattle ranch that was bigger than the UK in this area, so or around here somewhere. just for like a summer job. That's insane. That's just vast how big Australia is. Okay. Right. So we know we're past 97. Where or what are we going to be? I don't think we're much later than 97. Although it's kind of hard to tell off Outback clothes. Yeah. Do we see any more modern things? This Coca-Cola bottle, like Diet Coke, I think it is, looks a little older than you would get these days. That old label on it. Don't see any phones. The till looks quite old too. Just trying to see if there's anything that would date it later than like 98, 99. It's really hard to place the year on this because it could be 2010. These shorts also suggest early 90s, or sometime in the 90s to me. It's got put on a man, so it can't be early 90s because we know it's past 97. I might go like 99 on this. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's hope it's not too far away. Let's go for it. Oh, it's 99, perfect score. I love those Outback rounds. They require a bit of detective work and a bit of searching, but if you keep at it, you can find the clues. They are there. So, day drinkers in Daly Waters pub in the Northern Territories, Australia. We were 30 meters away, so it's quite a large pub, I assume. Maybe that's the main building. That's just the side building. Okay, final score. Should be a good one. Yep, 49,419. That, I think, may be our second best score ever. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's see. Is that our second best? It's better than that one. Yeah, that's our personal best. So still 400 points ahead of this one. And that's our only... Oh, 403. Yes, so it is our second best just by a margin. It's not a bad. We pushed our average up nicely as well. Let's look at the breakdown on that. Hey, first round, 2 years off in Saudi Arabia. Shame I didn't get that correct palace. We lost... We probably didn't lose anything on location, maybe 20 points or something. But the 2 years off, I could have got the end of that one. That's a shame. Next one, 1 year off. The 90s clothes helped me there, the big glasses, and finding the correct building. 3 years off. Hungary. Oh no, 1 year off in Hungary. A good guess on the year there. I don't think we lost many points on that location either, to be honest. It's pretty decent. It worked out. The Barcelona guess, probably where we lost the most points. Yeah, it was where we lost the most points. 2 years off. I didn't realize the Civil War, if that was Civil War, was that early. And yeah, Barcelona's big. I couldn't work out exactly where that was. And a perfect score to finish the day off. That is a nice one. Okay. See you again tomorrow. I don't think we'll be beating that one for a while, but we'll give it a go. I'll see you then. Bye.